Welcome loves to my YouTube channel. My name is VassaOlga. In today's video, we're going to be recreating Lana Del Rey's makeup look. And she's gorgeous. Every single look, every single makeup from Lana is a perfection. But she has some small secrets that we're going to be talking in today's video and sharing, specifically nose contour and this bright waterline pencil. I love the final result. I hope you do as well. So if you're interested how to get something like that, please keep on watching. We're getting started with my hydration, toner, Nivea aftershave lotion, and sun cream on top. I see Lana Del Rey wearing a lot of foundation. Most of the time it's full coverage and it's always matching her skin tone perfectly well. I have really cool foundation. This is from Wet n Wild and I've been having this one for ages. This is stick foundation. The color is soft ivory. It is super orange for me and that is the main reason why I'm going with my cream contours underneath, and this is going to be with a combination of green and purple. And let's grab this foundation brush, blend and mix all together before I use my foundation. Foundation stick can be pretty intense and I know that it's going to give an extreme amount of coverage. That is the main reason why I'm going with a fluffy brush and I'm placing this on top of my face but not giving too much coverage. I think this is the best way to keep it glossy and dewy. Stick foundations are giving glowiness to your skin, but at the same time they're not overpowering the whole look. We're doing a little bit more contour on the sides, but it's really important to mention Lana doesn't have a lot of bright bronzers on the sides, but it's always warm a little bit. And she's using a lot of cool tone colors as contours. I'm going to go with my e.l.f. Rich Chocolate shade and have a small dot on the side. Blend this out with the same brush. If you have any leftovers, that's fine. But this one is super intense. Be careful, guys. It's full coverage concealer. The pigment is crazy. If you add too much, you're going to look like orange. Concealer. This is Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer. We're going on top of the forehead, chin. We're going to clean the sides a little bit. I'm not bringing this to the corners of my lip. And with my beauty blender, blending everything out. And by the way, I want to go over my whole complexion with a beauty blender to smooth out foundation, any leftovers from my contour. And of course, L.A.Girl Pro.concealer goes underneath my eye. She has snatched complexion with all the powders. We're going to be doing this a little bit later. For now, it's just some contour, cream contours. I'm going to set my face with e.l.f. powder. This is HD powder. And I have my Angle Puff. Super easy to work with Angle Puffs, guys. If you've been thinking to purchase the product, go ahead and use it. It is really a game changer. I'm going to make sure that I don't really have a lot of powder. That is the reason why I'm taking a little bit of it on the back of the hand and just lightly going over my foundation. Over my forehead, as always, I'm going to be going with my bronzers. These are warm tones, and I'm doing a combination of both soft beige and a little bit of this dark bronzy shade. I'm going to tap it off, use some leftovers in the back of the hand, and go lightly over forehead. And now finally, with the same brush, well guys, it doesn't really matter because I don't really have a lot of brushes. And now I have my sculptor. This is from Art-visage. You can use any sculptor available. This is full tone brown shade. I have some leftovers. I'm about to open a new contour product. Tap off a little bit and start with circular motions right here. Now let's do my nose contour. It is really important because Lana wears heavy nose contour. Not heavy in a sense like it's crazy amount of powders, but it feels like she has contoured her face perfectly well to make it look tiny and small. I have my angle brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics and the same contour. By the way, she's using only contours. I haven't seen her using any bronzers for her nose contour. We're gonna go heavy with my brush in this product. Tap it off. And what I've noticed that she has the line from the beginning of the brow. This is gonna be probably the beginning of my brow. And then it's gonna be a triangle shape like that up to the brow again. And in this area, she would always use some eyeshadows to make sure that it's really hooded shape. Let's go up to the brow, do something like triangle. And I'm gonna stop a little bit lower than my tear dot, somewhere here, just like a tiniest bit lower. And then we're not going to do more contour super wide. We're just going to do it a little bit thinner in this area. Still going with the same contour, but now we're prolonging the line. We're starting at the tip of the nose. I want to cut the nose tip a little bit with the same color, but we're going with some tiny motions. Let's do blush. I guess she wears a lot of blush, but it's mainly, I guess, in this area underneath her eye. It's just depending on, I guess, different types of makeup looks. We're going to be doing a combination of both. I'm going to add with an angled brush 2 different blushes from the AHA palette. I don't use much because it's super pigmented. We're going on top like that first, and then a little bit underneath my eye. And with a soft baby pink color, I guess let's use the same palette. Has a little bit of sparkle, shimmer, but it's not much of a problem. It's a super soft pink. I'm going underneath my eyes like that. And I'm gonna do the same color, soft pink, over my nose. I don't really do much, just the tiniest bit on top of the tip of the nose. And let's go over my previous contour with the soft motions and my big and fluffy brush. This way, I want to make sure that it's well blended. Finally, we're doing my highlighter. The one that I have is from MUA Makeup Academy because she does have a little bit of the frosty highlighter on top, and I'm going with my e.l.f. brush. This is highlighter brush. I'm gonna do a little bit more powder on the sides to make sure that we have very straight contour, nose contour in particular. I'm not gonna do this anywhere else, just my nose here. The powder, I'm gonna focus in this area. I don't want to go to the root of the nose. Let it bake, let it sit for some period of time. And meanwhile, we're doing my brows. Brows are going to be pretty natural in a way. I have my Essence 05 brow pencil, and we're going to get started with outlining the shape of the brow. And she has pretty flat brows. Fill in with the same pencil. I'm going with my brow mascara. It's totally optional, but I love brow mascaras. Final step is this NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pencil. And guys, it is dry. I want to wipe off any leftovers from the powders, and then we're going to set my face with this Catrice Ultra Last Fixing Spray. Let's use some beauty blender on top. I'm using NYX Eye Primer. First, I'm going to set my lid with this really pretty beige color. Place it all over the lid, but try to focus this shade underneath your crease. Now I want to grab the cool tone gray from the same palette and focus this gray in this area, connecting my nose contour. With a fluffy brush, the one from Morphe, I'm going with this shade. It's a little bit orangey color, and I'm going to mix it with this beige. A mix of both. Tap it off and place in the outer corner of my lid. Do some circular motions and then wing these out with any leftovers. The shape is pretty sharp, and that is the main reason why I want to use this side of my sun cream to create a really sharp line in the outer corner. And with any leftovers, do not add additional color. Use a little bit underneath your brow, in the area of your nose. Circular motions. With a smaller brush and cool tone brown, let's do a mix of this one and this. Tap it off. Grab the same sun cream and use it as a guideline. First, we're going to focus underneath my crease and just stamp pad a couple of times. Right now, with any leftovers from my Morphe brush, work with circular motions again. Let's go with the concealer. And with a flat brush, I'm picking on concealer. I want to follow the natural shape of my lid underneath my crease, and I'm not going to be going with this concealer in this area. We're cleaning half of the lid underneath the contour, and with a little bit different flat brush, let's use this beige shade we used right at the beginning of this tutorial to set my concealer in place. And I want to brighten up this area. Again, any leftovers I'm gonna use here. Time to use white eye pencil. I guess we can finally do my lower lid and connect both of these lids. I'm going with a flat brush and the same combination of cool tone browns. Bringing this right underneath my waterline. The inner part we're not touching, it's gonna be open. I wanna do a little bit of this orange with a mix of beige. Tap it off, blend out right here. Let's add a bit more concealer right here. I don't want to do anything crazy, just a little bit of concealer. And last but not least, we're doing pretty thick eyeliner in the outer corner, and then we're gonna thin this in the inner corner. I'm gonna cover my lashes with mascara, and Lana wears a lot of falsies. And I have this really bright pink color. This is so good as a blush, and we're gonna do a little bit of this color underneath my eyes. I'm gonna go again with a little bit of powder. This is gonna be the same soft pink I used. This way, I want to make sure this mascara is not going to leave any marks. Lips are a little bit different in Lana Del Rey's case because she does overline lips, but I really love that she's using a combination of two different lip pencils, and it's cool tone brown with warm brown, and on top she has some color. It can be pink, it can be a little bit like reddish shade, and then always she tops with the lip gloss. Let's go with a bright pink. This is e.l.f. color Delicate Rose. I want to tone down this shade with NYX Lingerie Professional Makeup Lipstick. Warm lip pencil on top to just line my lip. With a cool tone brown, I'm going to overline the lip. But first, we're going to do a really beautiful full lip on the bottom. Cupid's bow. But then we're going down like that, creating a small curve. This part has to be a little bit fuller than this. Top everything with a lip gloss. This is Divage super soft pink shade. You can go with any lip glosses in your collection. Well guys, and this is the final result. This is Lana Del Rey's makeup look, and it's pretty. It's really, really pretty. Soft, girly, and it is super feminine. It is super pretty. The nose contour is snatched. I love how the eye makeup look came out because I love that it has a little bit of color really close to the nose and my brows, but then we do have a little bit of color in the outer corners, but my inner corner is very bright, and I love the waterline. I guess I would implement more white colors, white pencils to my waterline because it's looking super pretty, bright, and it opens the eye really well. Okay guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is it similar to Lana Del Rey's makeup look, or maybe not? Maybe you have your own opinion, maybe you have your favorite makeup looks from Lana. Just let me know. I'm gonna see you in my next video, hopefully. Bye bye.